Man, oh man, oh man. I want to start off by saying RIP to Carl Weathers, bro. Now, I know my man Sylvester Stallone not probably, man. He probably going through the motions right now. I know, not probably, but I know he going through the motions, man. All the memories that they had together, man. So, as the title reads, man, on this reaction video, it says Sylvester Stallone can't hold back his tears about Carl Weathers' tragic death. Now, I heard about the death. I don't know exactly what happened. I'm just not really starting to investigate it today. But we're going to check this video out, man. This is touching. This is touching, man. For real. Spicy. I remember that, though. That was the punch that rocked the world right there.
Hello, everyone. Today is an incredibly sad day for me. I mean, I'm so torn up, I can't even tell you. I'm just trying to hold it in because Carl Weathers was such an integral part of my life, my success, everything about it. I give him incredible credit and kudos because when he walked into that room and I saw him for the first time, I saw greatness, but I didn't realize how great. I never could have accomplished what we did with Rocky without him. He was absolutely brilliant. His voice, his size, his power, his athletic ability, but more importantly, his heart, his soul. It's a horrible loss. And I'm standing here in front of this painting because it was probably the last moment we were ever in the ring together, and I'll never forget it. He was magic. And I was so fortunate to be part of his life. So, Apollo, keep punching.
Keep punching, bro.
Did you hear the shocking news? Carl Weathers, the legendary star known for his iconic roles in the Rocky movies and The Mandalorian, has left us. Yes, you heard that right. The former NFL linebacker turned Hollywood powerhouse passed away on Thursday, February 1st, 2024, at the age of 76. But who was Carl Weathers really? Born on January 14, 1948 in New Orleans.
Culturally, ethnically, there is something about New Orleans that is like no other place.
This man's journey from the gritty football fields to the glitzy world of Hollywood is nothing short of cinematic. Imagine this, a young Carl whose father was a hard-working day laborer, securing an athletic scholarship to a private school. Not just any school, but St. Augustine High School.
That was a coup. To get a scholarship to St. Aug, because my parents couldn't have afforded that, at that time. But to get a scholarship to St. Aug and to actually have participated there as an athlete and to have had formative years and memories of some of the guys that I went to school with and some of the priests and some of the laymen, for a teenage boy, that to me was one of the ultimate experiences.
Where he wasn't just a football player, but a multi-sport athlete. We're talking about football, soccer, wrestling, boxing, judo, and gymnastics. Then, the family moves to Southern California, and Carl's journey takes him to Long Beach Polytechnic High School, and then to the halls of Long Beach City College and San Diego State University.
San Diego State U had just become a university. While I was there, it went from a college to a university, so a full accredited university, and it was still small in that sense of a small college town.
Picture him, a defensive end sidelined by a curb-induced ankle injury in 1966, only to rise and shine as a letterman and a key player in winning the Pasadena Bowl in 1969 for the Aztecs. But there was more to Carl Weathers than just his athletic prowess. Did you know he held a bachelor's degree in drama, earned in 1974? Yes, our beloved Apollo Creed was not only a force on the field, but also a master of the arts. His transition from the football field to the Hollywood sets is the stuff of legends. From the Oakland Raiders to the BC Lions, and then to the big screen, where he would face off against Arnold Schwarzenegger in Predator and teach golf in Happy Gilmore. Carl Weathers was a man of many talents. But before Carl Weathers became the Hollywood heavyweight we know, he was sneaking into the big screen in the most hush-hush way. 1973, Weathers, still hustling on the football field, lands his under-the-radar gig in Magnum Force. Just a taste of the spotlight, but who knew? Fast forward a couple of years, and he's everywhere, dipping his toes in Friday Foster and Bucktown, and even popping up on TV in Good Times, The $6 Million Man, and Kung Fu. Like, can you believe the range? In '76, not only does he glide through Starsky and Hutch and Barnaby Jones, but he also lands a role in The Four Deuces. And then, bam, he hits the jackpot as Apollo Creed in Rocky. That movie raked in a cool $225 million, catapulting him into stardom. And Carl? He just keeps riding that wave, bringing Apollo back for not one, not two, but 3 sequels. As if that wasn't enough, Carl doesn't stop there. He swoops into Close Encounters of the Third Kind as an MP officer, flexes in Semi-Tough, Force 10 from Navarone, and Death Hunt, not to mention a slew of TV movies. And just when you think he's done, in 1986, he lands the lead in Fortune Dane, only to outdo himself a year later, then teaming up with none other than Arnold Schwarzenegger in Predator. I mean, talk about a glow-up from the gridiron to Hollywood's elite. Carl Weathers, ladies and gents, was a true legend in the making. But can you believe the twist of fate in Carl Weathers' remarkable journey through Hollywood? Who would have guessed that after flexing his muscles in the Rocky saga and conquering the screen in those iconic 1980s action flicks, it would be a laugh-out-loud Adam Sandler comedy that would leave a lasting mark on him, but not in the way you'd think. Here's the scoop. Carl Weathers, the embodiment of physical perfection, a titan who tackled NCAA football and even had a run with the Oakland Raiders, eventually channeling his athleticism into a stellar acting career. With a theater arts degree in hand, he transitioned from the gridiron to the spotlight, snagging roles that would make him a household name. But guess what? His defining moment came when he stepped into the ring as Apollo Creed in Rocky, trading blows with Sylvester Stallone. This role catapulted him into action hero status, leading to unforgettable roles in Predator, Action Jackson, and even as a law enforcer in Street Justice and In the Heat of the Night. Through all these physically demanding roles, Weathers was practically invincible until Happy Gilmore swung into his life. Yes, you heard that right. In 1996, Weathers decided to show off his comedic chops as Chubbs Peterson, a one-handed former golf pro in the slapstick comedy Happy Gilmore. Despite facing all sorts of on-screen dangers in his career, it was this role that did him dirty. Want to know the behind-the-scenes drama that left him in agony? Carl spilled the beans in a 2020 GQ interview about the stunt gone wrong. But who'd have thought a comedy could hit harder than a heavyweight punch? In a challenging stunt scene, Carl took a tumble that's straight out of a Hollywood stunt gone wrong. Imagine, he was meant to fall into those stunt bags, those fluffy lifesavers that are a mere 2 feet off the ground. But alas, fate had a twist in store. The bag wasn't snug against the wall, leading our hero into a backward dive that wasn't a part of the script. His poor body got wedged in the most unfortunate way, with his head on the bags and his tailbone kissing the wall. The result? A spine-crunching jolt that sent shivers down his body and pain flaring like wildfire. But being the stoic star that he is, he brushed off the agony with a let's keep rolling attitude. However, after a few more takes, even he had to wave the white flag. Now, let's talk about the backstory of this mishap. It all went down during that iconic scene in Happy Gilmore. You know, the one where Chubbs meets his tragic end, thanks to that pesky alligator. Despite the laughs on screen, off-screen was a different story, with Weathers nursing an injury that would haunt him for years. And, would you believe it, he kept mum about the whole ordeal because, in his words, "I'm tough, man." Classic Hollywood bravado. But the details are as gruesome as a scene from Predator. The tea gets even hotter, my dears. Unbeknownst to him at the time, he had fractured 2 vertebrae, leading to years of excruciating pain and a spine that practically had to fuse itself back together in a DIY repair job gone wrong. It wasn't until a saga of doctor visits and a candid talk with a top surgeon in Los Angeles that he realized surgery was off the table. But, as fate would have it, after years of suffering, our gallant hero found relief and was back in action, albeit with a lingering shadow of pain from his Happy Gilmore days. And let's not forget, despite the odds and the pain, Carl Weathers is unstoppable. At 75, not only did he grace our screens in The Mandalorian, he even took the director's chair for an episode. Talk about a comeback, sweeties. But there's more to this tale of resilience and passion. Carl's love life reads like a Hollywood script, with marriages that saw highs and lows, and through it all, his career flourished, amassing a fortune to the tune of $8 million as of 2024. So, as we mourn the loss of this remarkable individual, let's also celebrate the incredible journeys of Carl Weathers. From the football fields of Southern California to the bright lights of Hollywood, Carl's legacy is a testament to his versatility, talent, and indomitable spirit. Carl Weathers, you will be missed, but your
Man. I swear, bro. It seems like every day you turn around, it seems like we're leaving, somebody's leaving us, bro. Somebody leaving us, man. My condolences goes out to Carl, family, friends, fan base, workers, everybody, man. This is another tragic loss that kind of hit home for me. Apollo Creed, he will be gone but never forgotten.